What's going on, guys? Today we get an amazing opportunity to explore one of Greenville's newest listings right here on the mountain, only about 12 minutes from downtown Greenville. We're here with the exclusive listing agent, Dina Elm with Berkshire Hathaway. Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to show this beautiful home. It is absolutely stunning. It is about 4,800 square feet. It's on 2.9 acres. And it's absolutely beautiful out here. You have to be here to really appreciate the peacefulness of this house.
Let's go take a look.
This is, I think, stunning.
Yeah.
Just, all the views and the scenery and all the glass. I think this is one of the biggest attributes of this home.
Yeah. What I like too is that you've got the dining room right off this living space, and your kitchen is still connected, but it has a couple different walls, so it does give it a little bit of separation. But man, these windows really are a feature of the house for sure. Yeah.
The sellers has taken great care of the home. And they've also kept it very cottage feeling, so you still have a little bit of the mountain feel, just like you have the wood fire.
So this one looks actually pretty updated, but still kept the feel, if you will. Yeah. And I really like this feature too, just to have your
So it gives you, with the mantle, it gives you a mountain feel. Would you like to go out and take a look?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, okay. This is what this house is all about. So this home just offers a sprawling view. It's, like I said, 2.9 acres. It's so peaceful and private, and you can see deer out here. You can even see bears. I have seen a few at different times that I've been here. So it's pretty cool. You get to see all the wildlife.
I mean, we're in the dead of winter right now, and yet you can barely see your neighbors that are very far away, and it's in a mountain neighborhood. So you still have the neighborhood feel. I don't know about you, but I have a lot of buyers that are looking from out of state. They want to be in the mountains, and yet when we actually drive in the mountains, true mountains, then they're like, well, it's 45 minutes to the grocery store. And we're only about, what, 5-7 minutes from the grocery store?
Yes, we're 5 to 7 minutes to the grocery store. We're about 12 minutes to downtown, literally being parked and ready for dinner.
Yeah, downtown Greenville.
Downtown Greenville.
Okay.
So you have all that location. And then if you want to hike and camp and fish and do all the things, you're 2 miles to the state park, the Paris Mountain State Park.
Okay.
So you're super close to that. It's a great location.
Yeah,
for sure.
So I think the selling point is, of course, have your coffee out here and enjoy this peace and quiet, yet you're still close to the amenities of big city living too.
Yeah. All right, so here we're in the living area. This would be our main living room, and it is super large. It's open, it's bright. This would be perfect for any entertainment. If you have a large family gatherings for the holiday, it carries right over into the dining room. Yeah. So you could flow all this space together. It's a great entertainment space. With the kitchen, it's very large. You have a super large island. You have the double ovens. You have the beautiful windows that I love that shows, what this property really is all about. And then off to the side of the kitchen, we have the breakfast area,
which is surrounded by windows.
It is. You also have the door there that takes you out to the front porch.
In the morning, it looks like the sun rises this way, which makes afternoons even more amazing out back as well.
Yeah, so you have plenty of space here. It's also closed off just a little bit to the living area, so that way, if you're entertainment and you have the cooking mess, you can also be in the living room and not have to look at it.
That's why I like the dining room being open to that living space, but you can still hide your mess back here.
Yeah. So also on this main level, which makes this home awesome for really anybody, it's main level living. So your laundry's on the main level, your master, so everything can be lived on this main level if there's ever a time that you can't do stairs.
Right.
So it's also, a good bonus. We have a dedicated office, and I love this.
Again, the natural light is just
the natural light. I mean, it's beautiful. So this is technically an office. They have they've kept the feel of the mountain home with the build-ins.
And it's not cramped either. I mean, you've got a full-size couch here, a massive desk too, but it still feels big, bright, and airy.
Yeah. Okay, so leading into the master, we do have a half bath in here. And this would be what your guests would use. And it also has a beautiful mountain countertop.
It
has that. Yeah, it has the cool fill. So here we have our master. It is on main level. Like I said, we have 2 separate closets, his and hers.
What I do like about the house too, one of the features is this is real hardwood.
It is real hardwood.
A lot of people are moving to just LVP when a lot of people, at least in my experience, are looking to go back to the real hardwoods and get that aesthetic back.
Yeah, and the hardwoods have been recently resurfaced. Okay. So they're in great shape and they're super clean.
Yeah, here are the his and her closets you were talking about, lined in cedar.
Lined in cedar. So this is the master bathroom. We do have a his and her vanity, which is fantastic. You don't have to share closets or your sinks.
Yep, and it's nice too that her sink, I'm assuming, would be over here.
Yeah.
And you've got an extra space right there for almost a desk for makeup.
Yeah, that'd be good. And then it has the large soaking tub, and this is beautiful. Again
surrounded by
you're surrounded with the windows and the natural light.
You don't even really need blinds, even though it has it, because you're literally looking at just the mountains.
Yeah. All right, so Stephen, I'm going to take you upstairs to the 2nd floor, and this is my favorite part of the house.
I cannot wait. Let's see it.
All right, let's go. So as you're walking up, you'll notice you've got lights along the side, and your stairs are hardwood. There is no carpet in this house.
Also something I didn't yet notice, but this is really nice, this huge room.
Look at this. Isn't this amazing? So this could be so many things. This could be a game room. It could be a fitness area. It could be a craft room. If you homeschooled, if you had children you needed to homeschool, it's a great area for that. It could be your, on one side, it could be an office.
Well, yeah, I didn't even take the second to look over here. This entire space is open, but I like it has little niche areas that could be different things, like the seating area or the arts and crafts. We didn't even get to go over there yet, but that looks like an awesome little nook.
Yeah, and that's an office, and you've got your plumbing here. So, if you wanted this to be more of a kitchen, you could, put a dishwasher, a stove. You could do something more if you needed it, just depending on what your need is. But I absolutely love this floor.
Yeah, and it's tall ceilings too, even though you've got these 45-degree angles. There's so much space here that it doesn't feel cluttered or close.
Yeah, and I will show you this. I'm gonna open this. So this is technically a closet storage space, but just think what you could do with the plumbing over here if you needed a bathroom.
Or I'm thinking my 7-year-old would love this as her little area to play in. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it's got a window too.
Yeah, you can make it a little dollhouse, playhouse, whatever. And then this is just the other side. They use it for an office.
And I'm assuming you've got more storage in these eaves as well.
Yep, all this is just open storage. But you could use this. This space could be used for so much, and it really just depends on the need of a buyer.
Well, and what year was this house built?
94.
So I just feel like houses, you may feel the same way, but I feel like houses that are built these days don't have ample storage. This house feels like, there's an eave here and here. Just, you can tuck things away, whether it's Christmas or extra things, and leave this whole space open, feeling like airy.
Yeah, and it's almost, and I know that you probably realize this in some of the older homes that, it was built in 94. The ceilings in this house are super high. A lot of times those older homes have the shorter ceilings and you feel, claustrophobic in that. But this house, has the high ceilings. It's very airy.
Yeah, it feels like the first floor.
So now we're going to go downstairs into the basement. It is totally finished, and it's a great surprise for anybody that needs a mother-in-law suite or just some extra living space.
Okay.
You can give them some privacy down there, and it's all finished.
All right, let's go take a look.
So down here, you have another wood fire stove. This is currently set up as a living room space, but there is some plumbing on the back side of that wall. If you needed to turn it in, convert it into a kitchen, for somebody to have total independent living, it's a possibility you can make that happen.
Because you also mentioned you had private access to this location, or to this floor rather, from the garage as well?
That is the garage.
That's awesome.
So the garage, it is nice and deep. So you have all the way through here. You got two doors. One bonus here is you can get a big vehicle in here. So that's super important, right?
That's a full-size truck, but you also have, I mean, this is a ton of space.
Ton of space.
Lots of extra lights.
It's also hard today with your newer builds to get a garage that'll hold these big trucks.
Normally
because the trucks have gotten bigger and bigger and bigger.
And they're usually 20 by 20, and you're bumper to bumper. You can barely fit it in there, but this is huge.
It's huge.
One thing I noticed too, Dina, is that you've got a door that goes out to a lower deck as well, right outside of the garage. So it further gives that person, whether it's a mother-in-law or maybe the kid from college, that has the other space that's separate from upstairs where we just were.
Yeah, they get the whole wraparound deck. It's just like what's upstairs.
Nice.
So it's 2 levels.
So Dina, one of the things that I noticed is you've got that extra door that goes out to the wraparound porch. In this massive living space too, downstairs, you also have double doors that go out to that wraparound porch, and 2 extra bedrooms and a bathroom?
Yes, yep. So we're gonna go right this way. We have 2 full bedrooms and a full bath. So I'll take you to this one. This bedroom right here, Stephen, is really large. It is a large bedroom. And it's, again, I mean, just carrying through the whole theme of this house, it is so bright and light. And we do have an extra access door.
We got stone steps.
Yes. Yeah. And again, super clean.
It's a huge space.
So right here, I mean, you could put you some chairs out here, a little fire pit.
I mean, I was thinking of a ping pong table, but
okay, well, some cornhole, that would all work. But it just gives you, this house has so much just outdoor entertainment, living space.
But being on the side of a mountain, you wouldn't assume you would have this extra space aside from the porches, which again, you have 2 of those. Yeah. And even this platform here, which you have.
That would be a great spot for a hot tub.
Yeah. All right. You beat me there.
See?
Another thing I noticed too, upstairs and downstairs, is no popcorn ceiling. Everything feels bright and refreshed. Clean ceilings too. Just another thing to note.
All right, and then this is the 2nd bedroom down here.
Again, you still have 3 windows here, super bright, and only 1 overhead light right now.
This is a, I think this basement is a hidden gem for the house. Just, there's so many people these days that are living together, they're bringing their in-laws or a parent in to live with them because of health care and just the cost of living.
Sure.
I just think this is would be perfect for somebody that has that need.
Yeah, you've got the master on the main level, you've got the separate entrance for a mother-in-law suite, college kid stays here, you've got big bright open spaces. None of these rooms are small, or you say that they're a bedroom but it's a 10 by 10, feels more like an office, and you still have a dedicated office too. So I really like the flow.
Yeah, and then also, I mean, if that's not a need, if you have small children, this would work perfect. The living room space in the basement would make a great game room for the kids. Right. You could make it whatever it is you need for the house.
That's awesome. Right now we're on the 2nd porch, the lower level, if you will, and there are a few other features that we didn't talk about inside the house. What were those?
Yeah, so with this property comes a greenhouse. So if you have a green thumb, you want to, grow your own vegetables, that sort of thing.
If I'm buying a mountain house, I want a greenhouse as well.
So
awesome.
You have a greenhouse. We also have a woodshed on the property that has electricity, and it is adorable because it matches the main house. So we'll make sure we get a picture of it for you. And then there's also 2 designated RV hookups. And if you don't need it for a camper, if camping's not your thing, you can also use it for your electrical cars.
Dina, thank you so much for allowing us to have a private tour of this beautiful listing today. Now, if someone wants to find out a little bit more information about this house or maybe some other listings you have, how can they find you?
Okay, so you can always find me at DinaElm.com. And my phone number is 864-915-4254. So you can reach out to me anytime. It was my pleasure to tour you.
Well, Dina, thank you so much again for having us. And guys, as always, remember with Delisle Properties, luxury always comes standard.